Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to this very special happy hour presentation called Pete Learns His Own Songs. Now, if you've been following me for a while, you'll know that I'm trying to play out more. I'm trying to play open mic nights and I'm trying to play acoustic gigs. But the problem is, I can't remember my own song lyrics. So I'm practicing and I thought I'll bring you along for the ride. For the folks who can't make the regular timing of the happy hour, you can attend this special edition here, this pop up happy hour live. So let's get into it with some original tunes. This one is a Song Timber tune from a few years back, and it's about the fact that we're all just a work in progress. Goes like this: 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Because we're all just a work in progress. Nobody's got it figured out. Yes, we're all just a work in progress. Nobody's got it figured out. Nobody's knowing all they can. Not everything will go to plan. You might be set up, might get fed up. Maybe you just need a helping hand. Because we're all just a work in progress. Nobody's got it figured out. Yes, we're all just a work in progress. Nobody's got it figured out. We all have doubt, things to know, learn about. Yes, we're all just a work in progress. Nobody's got it figured out. When everything just feels so hard, you need to strive and you'll go far. It's hard to grow up, but if you show up, you'll shine and they'll see what you are. Because we're all just a work in progress. Nobody's got it figured out. Yes, we're all just a work in progress. Nobody's got it figured out. With what we know, we all have time, room to grow. Yes, we're all just a work in progress. Nobody's got it figured out. The shame and pain you feel inside, perfectionist, here's why you hide. Trust in yourself and you will see you're not alone. Because we're all just a work in progress. Nobody's got it figured out. Yes, we're all just a work in progress. Nobody's got it figured out. With what we know, we all have time, room to grow. Yes, we're all just a work in progress. Nobody's got it figured out. 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 Yes, that was Work in Progress from a few years back now, and one that I do find it difficult to remember the words to, which is going to be a pretty common theme with a lot of these tracks that we play here on the show today, that it's all about me. I'm going to come back to this and I'll be watching this over and over again to try and learn the songs. So for that reason, I've got timestamps in the description for you and for me, so I can hear the start of the actual songs. We'll have a quick beverage. It is the happy hour, sort of, after all. Then we will whack our guitar, but we will crack on with the next song. This is another newer song. I did a song called You're Wrong for last year's Songtember, and I kind of needed to sort of have something cathartic. So this track is called We're Right. sometimes. Everybody feels like the bad guys have already won. Everybody feels like they don't even know their purpose sometimes. Everybody feels like it's just everyone for themselves. I'm here to tell you the truth. The only way through is together. So just put your hand in mine, 'cause we're gonna be okay. Everybody knows that their life has its ups and its downs sometimes. Everybody knows that they're not the only one in pain. Everybody knows that they wouldn't judge others the same way. Everybody knows that there's light at the end of it all. I'm here to tell you the truth. The only way through is together. So reach out and help someone else, 'cause we're gonna be okay. Not great, not great, but okay. So this next tune was written as a bit of an homage to a Seinfeld episode. I actually got the quote wrong. I thought it was "We're trying to have a society here." It's a slight variation of that. But I wanted to write something about the fact that, everyone's so focused and stressed out about image and reputation and trying to like look the way they want to look on their Instas and all the rest of it. We're trying to have a society here, people. We need to do things for other people and not worry about don't sweat the petty stuff and don't pet the sweaty stuff. This is We're trying to have a society here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. What's the matter with people these days? Trying to be something more. They're worrying more about what people say than who they can do something for. We're trying to have a society here, but they only care about how they appear. What's the matter with people these days? They don't seem to do what they feel. They're busy complaining about their dead-end job and missing out on what is real. We're trying to have a society here, but they only care about outward veneer to make other people think they've got it made, while everyone knows they're just trying to get laid. What's the matter with people these days? Don't seem to care what is right. Making excuses and passing the blame. So let's make a toast, share one more post for the strangers that don't even care. What is the matter with people these days? And that was written a while ago. That was written well before, in the before time, in the long, long ago, where it wasn't even as bad as it perhaps is now. But we're not here for social commentary Or are we? This is a song about the fact that people have too many opinions and that opinions are not facts. It's called Your Opinion. 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, let's go. Everybody talks too much. They like to hear the sound of their own voice echoing across the room, and it don't mean much when it's nothing more than your opinion. Everybody shouts out loud when there's emotion, but it doesn't mean a lot to anybody listening, getting up on your high horse, making sure we all know your opinion. You have the right to say whatever you want. You have the freedom to express, but there are consequences to everything, so don't look so shocked when I call you on your should it be something that I need to say. Let me explain it to you in one more way. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction, and that's physics for your friends. You have the right to think whatever you feel. You have the freedom to be a tool. But when I call you out on your BS, don't be surprised. Surprised. Now it's time to quiet down. Shh. We're sick of listening to the same old clowns, repeating what they said the last time round. I think we're done with your opinion. There's consequences to your opinion. You already told us your opinion. It might be wrong, but it's your opinion. Your opinion. Your opinion. Your opinion. Your opinion. Yes, they are indeed like buttholes. Everybody got them. Actually, they're not like buttholes because a lot of people have far too many. And I get in trouble for that song sometimes. Sometimes people say to me, Johns, they say, because they call me Johns. Johns, they say, you're telling people what to think. You're telling people they're not allowed to have opinions about things. I'm like, no, just saying that you share your opinion and then it's shared. You have to keep saying the same thing over and over again, especially if it's wrong. Let's get away from the social justice side of things and sing a song about a movie called Back to the Future, my favourite movie of all time from 1985. I wrote a song called Time McFlies 1.21, and it's all about my favourite flick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back in 1985, late for class, feeling fine 'cause I have a rock and roll band. Got a call from my older friend, working on a way to bend the space. Time continuum, but it all went so wrong, and I had to as I hit 88. Time McFlies when you're having fun. Sometimes feels you're the only one who knows how heavy it feels. Time McFlies when you're out of here. One low pine and you disappear. You're done. 1.21 gigawatts. Need to find my mom and dad and get them to fish under the sea dance before we all fade away. Great Scott, this is gonna be tough. The doc's plan is pretty rough, cause we need a lightning bolt. But my girlfriend had written her number for me, and I now know my density. You are my density. I mean, destiny. Time McFlies when it's time to run. Sometimes feels you're the only one who knows how heavy it feels. Time McFlies and you're out of here. One low pine and you disappear. You're done. 1.21. Parking cars with boys, flux capacitors. George is such a bore. Had to play guitar. Might have gone too far, but your kids are gonna love it. Time McFlies and it's time to run. Sometimes feels you're the only one who knows how heavy it feels. Time McFlies and you're out of here. One low pine and you disappear. You're done. 1.21. 1.21 gigawatts. And apparently they were given that advice from someone that it's 1.21 gigawatts, and the pronunciation is obviously 1.21. You wouldn't say 1.21. You don't say pi is 3.14, would you? 3.14. I don't know the word. A lot of people know lots of pies. I don't know all the digits of pi. But what I do know, speaking of movies from 1985, I do know that back in 85 I watched a lot of movies about college and about the fact that, it was this weird concept where these American kids were like sent far away and they lived in dormitories and there was cheerleaders and there was fraternities and Greek alphabets, and it made no sense. So I decided to write a movie about the fact that there is in fact no such thing as college. 1, 2, 3, 4. I watched a movie back in 85. Kids were driven far away from home and they were left behind. What is this place? Why is everyone so strange? That crusty dean made them all declare a major. How is this real? Why are all these kids so drunk? Letterman jackets and a homecoming parade just makes no sense. Nerds and jocks and freaks and geeks, sororities. I think they just made it all up. There's no such thing as college. There's no such thing as college. No such thing as frat boys and glee clubs and it girls. No such thing as college. Marching band, they were on the field. People watching 17-year-olds play football like they give a damn. The head cheerleader gives an A, The campus radio were crossing live to some AV club tea. And as I sit, I wondered why they have to lie to me so much. And then I realized, hey, it's just a movie. There's no such thing as college. There's no such thing as college. There's no such thing as frat boys and it girls and glee clubs. No such thing as college. There's no such thing as frat boys and glee clubs, it girls and red cups, juniors and seniors and freshmen with majors, football and hazing and dorm rooms and swim team, baseball and preppies and beer pong and keggers and college. No such thing as college. No such thing as college. There's no such thing as college. There's no such thing as college. And whenever I play that or sing that to my American friends, they're like, "Can you tell that to my student loan debt, please, that there's no such thing as college?" Yeah, I get it. All right. I've participated in a lot of songwriting competitions, not competitions, songwriting groups and challenges. And there was one in particular about writing a song about summer because it was the Northern Hemisphere's summer. And they were like, because it's July, it's the peak, it's the summer. Let's all write songs about summer. And I'm like, hello, I'm in Australia and it's very cold. It's like 10 degrees Celsius. And the Canadians were like, 10 degrees Celsius, eh? I wish it was that. That's our summer. Not quite. But I did write this song about summer, and this is about the fact that I wish it was summer. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only the rain keeps me company, falling from high in the sky. Gray skies above and they're bringing me down. Walking the streets of my city, stumbling down every street, wondering when it will all start to change. And I wish it was summer, wish it was summer and I was okay. I wish it was summer again. Back to my place in the suburbs, storm clouds are still rolling in, safe in my mind for an hour or two. And I pluck up my courage and step out the door. Maybe the rain ain't so bad, maybe it's all what you choose to believe. And I wish it was summer, wish it was summer and I was okay. I wish it was summer again. And I'm doing the best that I can, making the most of the time that I have, living one day at a time. And I'm happy to see you again, telling me everything's gonna be fine. You bring the light to me. I know that summer is gone, and I'm thinking of summer. Think of the sun in my heart, on my skin, thinking of summer again, again. Summer, from the perspective of it not being summer. Next track. While we're in a 6 and 8 kind of mood, I wrote a song because I love the time signature 6/8 or 3/4, any waltz. And I wrote a song, and weirdly enough, this has become one of the more requested and popular songs that I play. And it's a bit of a storytelling song. And it's about the fact that when you're young and you've got all this time and you just want to play, you just want to have fun. And then as you get older, you don't have time for the fun anymore. And it's about mothers too. It's about mothers being always right. So listen to your mother, folks. It's called 6 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mother told me, son, you'd better dance while you've got the chance and have the challenge. And I would rather sit and play with toys and hang out with the boys and start some trouble. So she dragged me away, all the while trying to say, son, there'll be time for all that, you better start dancing. Time after time we are standing in line and we're making the most of each rhyme. I'm happy to see that you're waltzing with me and we're dancing in 6 and 8 time. Now I found a reason I should dance. There would be romance around the corner. 10 years later we would be as one. A different kind of fun, but one that's lasting. Working, mortgage and kids, wouldn't change it for quids. Only wish there was more time to go dancing. Time after time we are standing in line and we're making the most of each ride. I'm happy to see that you're waltzing with me and we're dancing in 6 and 8 time. Time is moving on like a distant song you don't remember. But I know one thing that will never fade. Memories we made will last forever. And my mother was right, and to my delight, now I can pass on her words to the next generation. Time after time we are standing in line and we're making the most of each rhyme. I'm happy to see that you're waltzing with me and we're dancing in 6 and 8 time. Yes, time after time we are standing in line and we're making the most of each rhyme. I'm happy to see that you're waltzing with me and we're dancing in 6. Yes, we're dancing in 6. We're dancing in 6 and 8 time. 6 and 8. 6 and 8 time. It's a great time signature. Like, seriously, get behind it. Get behind 6 and 8 time. Hey, that rhymes, and you know that rhymes. Cheers, everybody. If you're watching this very special happy hour live to tape premiere or replay or wherever you are in the world, thank you for being here. I want to say thank you to the wonderful moderators on this channel. I want to say thank you to the wonderful patrons over at the Patreon. Links in the description for that. You channel members, you rule. And anyone who's donating, if you'd like to donate to the channel, either through PayPal or using the super chats, super stickers, super thanks, super hypes, I don't know. YouTube changes it every week. I can't keep up, but thank you. I just wanted to say a big thank you. Because, you know what? Life isn't always perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. That's what I've found anyway. So I wrote this song, and it's actually about, there's a little plaque behind me there that says, life does not have to be perfect to be wonderful. And I live by that pretty much on the daily, because there is no perfection, but there's wonder in the world. This is perfect. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, do it again! Life isn't always fair, and everyone has their problems. It's easy to hide away, harder to find solutions. But I know this for sure, this ain't a dress rehearsal. Don't wait to see the sign. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful, they say. But sometimes it feels that way. You will not always win. Sometimes you lack direction. You gotta stay the course. You're gonna face rejection, and you don't always know there's a battle ahead. Sometimes the war is in your head. Whoa! Life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. And I don't know what is left to say. Sometimes you hide away and look back on your mistakes. You cannot turn back time, make everything seem fine. So remember, life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. 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 It's true. Truer words have never been sung, spoken, written. Anyway, that was perfect. I didn't play it perfectly, but guess what? There's no such thing as college or perfection. This next tune, it's called No Apologies. It's one of those songs. I always wanted to have a song like Smells Like Teen Spirit where the words are never actually said. Like perfect, it says perfect about 27 times. But this song doesn't actually say no apologies. But I wrote this song because I was working and I was working this job, and you've probably related to this, where it's like you keep trying and you keep pushing and you just never seem to be able to achieve perfection. You're like, I'm spinning my wheels, I'm running as fast as I can, but the work just never ends. And I'm like, I've got to write a song about that. And I wrote this one. It's called No Apologies. 1, 2, 3, 4, you know what to do, baby. Maybe I spread things a little too thin. Maybe I'm trying too hard just to win. But my intentions are always the best. Maybe I don't always do what I say. Maybe the deadlines are missed by a day. But I'm here to tell you I'm trying to learn. And I'm running as fast as I can. But the work, it never ends. And I try to make amends. But it's not always easy. Maybe I'm biting off more than I chew. Maybe I need to be honest with you. But I just don't want to show any weakness. Maybe I need to step back for a while. Maybe I don't need to go 1 more mile, so I can keep my promise to you. And I'm running as fast as I can. But the work, it never ends. And I try to make amends. But it's not always easy. And I try to do everything I say. But I've only got one day today. When you think I got it made, must be good to be this way. Look at what the people say. But the roses have their thorns. My biggest critic wears the horns. I think it's time to slow it down. Oh! Now I can see the light, and now it's time to make things right for me and you. It's all that I can do. No apologies needed. No apologies given. Quick tune, because we're halfway through, or a little over halfway through here, and a few of those top strings in particular were just sounding a little off. Actually, they're all pretty good. Just the top D sharp. Because yes, I do tune to D sharp to give myself just a little bit of an assist. Sounds good. This next tune is about the fact that there seems to be 2 groups of folks out there. There's people that say, oh, it's got to be like it was before. Let's make things great again. Let's take all the nostalgia and just bring it all back again. That's not going to work. And then there's people that are like, nah, everything should change. Let's not take any of the lessons from the past. I think it's somewhere in between. I think we need to take the lessons of the past, combine them with the knowledge of the future, and create a new day. There was a time when we used to play outside. Didn't worry who was around. We were free and we didn't have a care about the things we put in the air. But those days are gone, they have floated away. We're moving on, no more yesterday, 'cause it's gold and it's a new day. There was a time when the women folks stayed home to care for all the little ones, and you and I, well, we had to live in fear just because the way we appear. But those days are gone, they are floating away. We're moving on, no more yesterday, because it's gold and it's a new day. Everyone feels a little comfort when they reflect on all the good times that we had, how they felt. But when we look back, we have our rose-colored glasses on. Let's take the best of what we had, 'cause it's a new day. Sure is a new day. Let's make it a new day. Let's do that. This next song, everyone knows someone, right? Everybody knows someone. Everyone knows someone. Everyone knows that person who, regardless of what goes on in the world, regardless of what happens, regardless of how very clearly obvious it's their fault, they are simply never to blame. 1, 2, 3, 4. I crossed the road and never even looked one way. I always seem to know the perfect thing to say, and I don't even wave at other cars when I pass by. Don't have the time, you know I'm such a special guy, and all my friends are telling me that I should be ashamed, but I'm not even listening, 'cause I'm never to blame. I spend a fortune, but I never pay the tab. Oh no, I just don't give a damn when I make other people mad, and I throw my fellow humans under buses when I can. It's dog-eat-dog out there, so why not man-eat man? Everyone keeps telling me that I might be insane, but I'm not even listening. You know why? 'Cause I'm never to blame. And people tell me that I'm such a selfish little man, but they're just jealous of the way I get just what I want, and everyone is saying I'll regret it in the end. They keep saying karma's catching up with you, my friend, and I don't hear it when they laugh at me, tell me you're so vain. Might take two to tango, baby, but I'm never to blame. To blame. Yeah. It's true. However, I am quite often to blame. Just ask my wife. No, I like to take blame. I like to take accountability and responsibility and all the other illities. Plenty of illities going on. I'd never really written a murder ballad. So when there was a songwriting group that had a murder ballad songwriting prompt, I was like, what am I going to do? I don't want to murder people. I don't want to murder living things. So I decided it would be a story of someone who spends time distracting themselves because maybe they are a psychopath or a sociopath or some sort of a path. But instead of going out and committing these horrible, dark acts, I don't know, they sit around and play video games. Instead of murdering things, they're murdering time. Only sense is the darkness. Only feelings the pain. Only time is behind me. Don't have nothing to gain. At the end of my tether, only one thing to do. I'm murdering time to save myself and others from the thoughts in my mind. I'm murdering time so I don't end up taking a life. I'm murdering time. I dream of someday when all my thoughts return to me. Till then I won't stray, for I can't trust myself at all. These thoughts in my head, they spin around like carousels. I may be violent, but I just keep it to myself. Mustn't kill time, boys. You must cherish it. All right. This next tune started life as an electronic tune. It's one of the few tunes that I did that are more of a hip hop kind of electronic beat kind of driven song. And I wrote this one about aeroplanes, sort of. It's about the fact that I used to work. Still work, I just do different sorts of work. This is now my work. I used to work in a corporate environment. I used to fly to Melbourne a lot here from Adelaide, and it was like a 1 hour flight, and it was very cushy, and I was very lucky. Because I would get up at like 4 o'clock in the morning and be like, oh no, I gotta go. And then I realized I'm flying in like a magic metal tube and I get to do this like well-paid job in a nice air-conditioned heated office. Well, it's Melbourne, heated was more important. And I realized that there are a lot of people that have a lot more tougher than I do. So I wrote this tune about how lucky I am. 4 a.m. alarm, turn off quickly, taxi arrives, do not toot. The kids are still asleep. Well, maybe I am too. Skip the coffee, try to sleep on the plane today. Check my bag, have I packed what I will need? I'll seek cause that's my preference. It keeps me separate from the people carrying way too much in the overhead. Safety demonstration, hoping once again it won't be needed. It's a class structure on a tiny scale. Yes, life will have its ups and downs, and sometimes I complain about things that I will choose to do, who it is that I can blame. But when I see the other people cold and sleeping in the rain, I'm lucky to be flying today. 8 a.m. is when I land, it's time to plan my getaway. A big red bus will take me all the way, past some giant orange sticks. Coffee time at last, I make it last until I reach the comfort of my home, away from home. To our meeting about that new thing that's impacting our sales generation capability, promoting synergy, shifting paradigms is stressing me and making me wish that it was nearly time to start my journey home. This life will often make me feel that expectations are unreal, and deadlines that I have to hit will make me think that I'm unfit. But when I see the other people begging for my change to eat, I'm lucky to be flying today. Flying today. Flying today. Yes, I'm lucky to be flying. Life will have its ups and downs, and sometimes I complain about things that I will choose to do, and who it is that I can blame. But when I see the other people cold and sleeping in the rain, wishing they could have my life even for a single day, struggling to just get by, asking for a reason why, I just walk past them every time. Hey buddy, any spare a dime? Look away as if I find it just too hard to realize I'm lucky be flying today, flying today, flying today. Yes, I'm lucky to be flying at all. Lucky. It's true. It's a thing. Very lucky. Many of us are very lucky indeed. There's one other track I have that started its life as more of a hip hoppy kind of electronic-y vibe, and I'm going to play this one. This is going to be our penultimate tune. We're going to finish off with one final song after this one. This song I wrote when there was big bushfires here in Australia, and it was sort of late 2019, early 2020. And at the time, we all thought to ourselves, this is going to be the biggest news item of 2020, these big, giant wildfires here in Australia. And as it turns out, and as many of you know, something else happened in 2020. So if you hear about, things being on fire in here, it's about the literal ones, not the world burning down sort of thing that happened in the rest of 2020. Anyway, this is a song, it's called Imagination. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes I sit around and wonder how it is I got here and if I'm going under. All the complications of my life, all the times when I couldn't reach the knife. In my back to the days when I was a little kid, always worried about the things I never did, always thinking about the next big problem, even when it's someone else that's on the hook, me in line and sinker. Ever wonder what it's like to be an overthinker, tinker with all my little thoughts? Maybe it was just the way that I was taught to just believe that I was right. When I lay in bed at night, the thoughts still going round and round and round and round in my head. Don't always believe the things in your head. Sometimes it's just imagination's warring. Everything is burning. Kind of surprised that the world keeps turning. Mother Nature is kicking our ass. Never seem to learn the lessons of our past. Instead of happiness, we're chasing money, and I think that's kind of funny. Not hard to use an indicator to tell us your direction or even estimate the way. Some haters are really just trying to help us appreciate the finer points of the ones who are keeping score. I think I'm about 40 love down, up in my head just one more time. Never seem to find a way to unwinding up and never winding down, 'cause I'm down in the park like a clown. James Brown. Don't always believe things in your head. Sometimes it's just imagination. Imagination. Imagination, 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 imagination. Imagination. Yeah, don't always believe the things in your head. Your brain, look, it does a good job. It does the best it can. But sometimes it lies to you, and that's what we kind of forget, is that sometimes our brains lie to us. Thanks for hanging out with me here on this one. If you enjoyed the show, give it a thumbs up. If you would like to donate, or if you did donate, or if you're planning to donate in the future, thank you so much. A big cheers, again, go out to all the people who hit like, subscribe, moderators of the channel, patrons, members of the channel, and all of you fine folk for being here. I appreciate you big time. I'm going to finish off with another song from one of my Song Timbers. Song Timbers just around the corner if you're watching this as it's being released. Just a few weeks away. Month and a half, something like that. So this was the first. I forget now. I should go back and do a history. I'll have to bone up on my Songtember history. By the way, if you don't know what Songtember is our Song in a Month challenge. Every September from the 1st to the 30th, I create, record, and release a song right here on the channel. And I invite you to join me and the community and do the same. So we do it each and every year, and it's a lot of fun. This is a song that I wrote. It was in the before time. It was before the 2020s and the things that went on there. But it's just as relevant then as it is now. And even more so now, maybe in 2026. It is a song called Hold On, and I'm going to play it for you now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Life is long and you have much time. You're in a rush and you don't know why. You want it all and you want it now, but you doubt your talent and you don't know how. Look around at what others do. Think it's easy, so why not you? But success isn't overnight, so if you want to win, you're gonna have to fight. Hold on, hold on. It's gonna be a long time. Hold on, 'cause it's gonna be a long, long time. Hey! There are times when you might give in, thinking there's just a way to win. Looking sideways at other folks, thinking you're the butt of everyone's jokes. But there's one lesson that I've learned. When you feel that you can't return, that is that you should persevere, because you won't get it done by living in fear. Hold on, hold on. It's gonna be a long time. Hold on, 'cause it's gonna be a long, long time. Oh, 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 oh. buy a car, a house, a diamond ring, but that won't really make you happy. Hold on, hold on. It's gonna be a long time. Hold on, 'cause it's gonna be a long, long time. Hold on. It's gonna be a long time. Hold on, 'cause it's gonna be a long, yes, it's gonna be a long, and it's gonna be a long, long time. Thank you very much. You all rock. I'll see you around here next time. Remember, folks, please be kind to yourselves. Be kind to others. Keep creating. I'll see you next time.